Okay. Oh boy. Alrighty, so it's been a while since I've actually done one of these. Oh boy. Okay, so had this crazy idea. I was like, okay, you know what? I kind of want to stream something. Kind of want to do something stupid, a challenge of all sorts. Like, you know what? I played plenty of Doom in my life. Let's make a challenge out of that. See how far I can get with it, and embarrass myself while I'm on top of it. So, Ultimate Doom. Been playing this game since I was like 5 years old. Um, so this is what I'm going to call the Last Life Challenge, which basically means that if I die once, that's it. That's the end of the challenge. So if I were to get into this game 30 minutes and die, that's it. No saves, nothing like that. This is just going off pure muscle memory. That being said, I am going to be going through this game without going for the secret levels or challenges. If only because I want to have an easier time. And to make this a little more difficult, I'm going to be playing it on the... hold on. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I forgot I had Facebook open. Anywho, so to make this a little more challenging, I am going to be playing this on the second hardest difficulty, Ultra Violence. You know, the gentleman's way of playing Doom, okay? Or gentle lady, I don't know. Anyway, so I might need to adjust the volume here. I'm not entirely sure. Just let me know if I need to. New game, knee deep, ultra violence. Okay. Make sure I get my bearings here. I tried setting this up as best as I could beforehand. Oh, we're doing real good so far, I think. This is just the first level, nothing to be impressed about. Oh, and I'm also playing this game on the PC. I'm more comfortable playing this game on the mouse and keyboard, not the gamepad. Why would you want to play this game on the gamepad? Why? Now this isn't gonna be a speed run of any sort. I'm just gonna try my best to survive, man. Oh dear Lord. Oh dear Lord. You know, I knew there was a guy down there, and I still ran in there like a fucking idiot anyway. You know, such is life in Doom. Alright, whatever. Got through the first level, it's fine. It's just the first level, nothing to be impressed about, you know. I have a feeling that the level that's going to give me the most hell is probably level 4 or 5 in this episode. I could be wrong. Have I put in plenty of hours on this game? Oh, absolutely. Been playing this game since I was 5 years old. Although back then I was using cheat codes. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing on this game when I was 5 years old. You know, I love how I have the button for the door open on my second mouse click, the right mouse button to open doors and activate switches. Yeah, I'm still using the spacebar anyway. Guess old habits die hard. I'm gonna see if I can squeeze past this. Don't want to use all my ammunition. Okay, this is fine. Alright, so usually I go for the secret exit for this episode since I memorized this episode oh so fucking much. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that for this episode. We get introduced to the Pinkies in this level. Okay. Gonna need to start being a little careful, but if I manage to get through episode 1, I'll probably just end the stream right there, but we'll see. Oh, I should probably not be next to a fucking gas can. That's probably not a good idea. Alright, so I got the blue key. So we can go on ahead and go to our exit now. Fuck off. Let's see. My only advice is to focus on the hit scanners first because they are the worst. And what I mean by hit scanners is basically enemies that have weapons such as chain guns, shotguns, what have you. Like you can't avoid their auto aim, which is fair because they can't avoid our auto aim. But you know, all right, command control. We're not doing too bad so far. Actually, do I want to... Yeah, I want to go in here first, actually. So this is where we're going to pick up our rocket launcher. We're going to need this rocket launcher for the final level in this episode. Or, I thought we were going to pick up a rocket launcher. What the shit happened? Unless I'm thinking of another level. No, I'm probably thinking of the next level, actually. Out of here. Okay. Let's see. Probably going to need to pick up some health. Because we're going to be entering into what I like to call maze hell. It's not bad. I can navigate through it just fine. It's just full of fucking enemies that I just really don't care for. Being in an enclosed area like this, it's pretty bad. Probably going to need to concentrate here. Jesus. I still got hit by that fucking fireball. Are you kidding me? Getting a little trigger happy here. This is fine. We're almost at the exit anyway. Oh, Jesus! Oh! Oh, yeah! 25% health. I kinda need health. Jesus. Alright. Okay, we're in good standing. We're fine. Everything's fine, guys. Everything's fine. It's almost died on the 4th level. Okay. Okay, so we get introduced to Spectre Demons in this level, which are basically pinkies. They're just invisible. You can kind of see where they're at with the black little sprinkles. You can probably call them pepper dust if you need to. Oh. Alright. Need go here to activate the floor panel. Probably gonna need some shotgun shells. Okay. Make things easier here, I'll just go on ahead and clear out this room. We're gonna be getting into this room fairly soon. Alright, there's the rocket launcher. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so I'm so used going through the secret level, because to get to the secret level you'd have to get to it from level 3, and level 3 you have access to the rocket launcher early. So that's why I was confused whether why I didn't get the fucking rocket launcher in level 4. My confidence is gonna be my enemy here. Oh Jesus! Let's just not. Yep. Nope. Come on. Okay. Alright. Okay. That room always terrified me. Fuck! And that's why you don't want to be near a toxin refinery, a toxin barrel. They explode. Explosions are bad, okay? Oh, gee. Alright. Okay, so let's go down here. Okay, so next room, there's going to be some strobing lights. I'm going to need to actually squeeze in here and grab this power up. Yeah, imagine going through this, navigating through this room with just the flashing lights. And there's hit scanners all around you. Probably going to need that rocket. Uh-oh. Alrighty, so we're on third to last level for this episode. Okay. Probably would be safe if I just cleared out. Yeah. Now I feel a little more better about myself. A little more safer. This room will be simple, more clean. Guess you could say simple and clean. What do you mean this isn't Kingdom Hearts? Fucking love monster closets. There we go. Alright, so we're going to be... Now, I'm trying to remember... Go in here. Now... Normally, you'd have to go through a giant-ass labyrinth to find a switch that'll help you get access to the yellow key card for this level, but since I already have a blue key card, there is a secret door that we can go through. There you go. Labyrinth bypassed. This is why I don't necessarily go for invisibility power-ups, because it can either be your friend or your foe. It can be your foe if you have muscle memory like a bitch. See, I'm like, muscle memory is going to be your worst enemy if you have invisibility. Like, there's just no way around it. Alright, so we're nearing the end of this level, and I'm in good standing in terms of health. And armor, actually. I'm in good standing overall. But this last section is gonna have a fuck ton of enemies from monster closets. So probably best to just gather what we can before we... Okay, let's whip out our chain gun. Focus on the hit scanners if you can. Level. This is actually my favorite level, the computer station. It's a good level. I like it. It actually has one of my favorite soundtracks. Oh. So I picked up a yellow key. I should go this way. Okay. Just gonna squeeze on through. I wonder how well these challenges are gonna go for this channel. I know a handful of people seem to like to watch my 100% runs, rather, not particularly a challenge. Okay, I'm probably gonna need to leave that armor alone. Alright. Monster closet. Plenty of monster closets are opened at this point. So I'm probably just going to keep my chain gun out for this one. Alright, let's go after the blue key. Okay, should be okay. Or no, maybe I'll be okay. Okay. So, before you ask how I got so good on this game, oh Jesus! I'm gonna fucking keep my mouth shut so I can concentrate. Oh God, this is stress-inducing. Why did I think this was a good idea? Okay. Alright, we actually managed to make it to the final level of episode 1. Jesus. Okay. So we're just gonna plow through here. So my best tip to give you is to run all the way back here, because in this room not only are we going to be dealing with the bosses of this episode, but we're going to be dealing with Spectre Demons, and it's best to just head to the very, very back end of this area. Deal with the Spectre Demons and then... Oh, Jesus! Deal with the Spectre Demons and then deal with the Barons. Barons are not that bad, especially if you have the rocket launcher. I think they take like 5 rocket hits. Okay. And that's pretty much it. Once you beat the big badasses and clean out the moon base, you're supposed to win, aren't you? Aren't you? Where's your fat reward and ticket home? What the hell is this? It's not supposed to end this way. Yuck. I don't know why I'm using that voice. It stinks like rotten meat, but looks like the lost Deimos base. Looks like you're stuck in the shores of hell. The only way out is through. Alright, so, since that only took me like 37 minutes, probably less, we're going to go ahead and jump into episode 2. See how far we can get. Now this level might be a little difficult because I won't be getting armor until fairly later in this level, and we can deal with shotgun guys in this level as well. Like, see, there's one right now. Okay. Alright, let me see. Deal with those pinkies up there. So my prediction on how far I'm going to make it is I'm feeling confident enough that I can actually get through the second episode just fine, for the most part. It's probably the third episode that I might have some issues with. I'm definitely not going to be able to get through the final episode on this game without dying. That's just not going to happen. Maybe if I play it on a lower difficulty, but I kind of don't want to do that. Okay. Okay. So, I'm going to be using the Berserk Pack for the majority of this level. What the Berserk Pack does is that not only does it increase your health by back to 100, but it'll also increase your strength and your punches, as you can tell. Yeah, I mainly wanted to do that so I can grab the shotgun shells. Really no need for me to... Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. Let's see. Probably going to get the plasma gun in this level. Can I get a plasma gun in this level? I think I can. Actually, I want to try to conserve my ammunition, especially since the ammo is going to be so scarce in the 3rd level. I could have sworn that there was... Can I... Can't I get the plasma gun in this level? I could have sworn that I could. Well, this is gonna go swimmingly if I don't remember where half the fucking shit is in this game. Okay, so you need the blue key. Oh, yeah, you can get the plasma gun. It's just going to be in this area right here. Okay. Because once we press this switch, this is going to be useful to us in the 3rd level. Okay, there's probably going to be a hit scanner here. Okay. 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 I'm hoping I can get through this level just fine. Okay. Oh, why did I pick up the invisibility orb? Also, the Berserk power-up doesn't carry over, so your fist is useless at this point. Alright. Okay, pretty sure I just awaken the Baron of Hell now. Kinda don't need to use my plasma gun on that if it can't be helped. My least favorite enemy in the game now is the Lost Souls. Alright. So long as the Baron of Hell is not following me too much, I shouldn't have to worry about the Baron of Hell. Hopefully. Okay, I'm gonna need to save up on my shotgun shells, so let's switch over to this. Okay. Alright, not bad. Alright, this level might give me hell, I don't know. I get it, because we're in... Okay. Okay. How the hell did you get in here? Okay. I was trying to remember what the significance was as being in that room, but I think I just got my answer. So what I think I'm gonna do, actually, is, I'm going to get that backpack. You can get a backpack in this level. Might be for the best. More ammo, the merrier. Okay. There we go. Gonna need to try to carry as much ammo as I can, because the final section of this level is going to be a bit of a bitch to get through. Alright, let me see if I can... See if I can tangle my way out of this. Cool. Excuse me, sweetheart. Would like to dance with you, but... Oh, going the wrong way. Okay, I'm going to take advantage of this crusher and let the crusher take care of the heavy work for me. Now, probably... Yep, there he is. There you are, sweetheart. How you doing? I was wondering when you were going to be in here. Okay, that's one. Okay. Okay. Whip out my chain gun and... Okay, good. Alright. Alright, we're gonna backtrack a little bit to collect a super sphere. Alright. Gonna need some shotgun shells. Alright, let me see. Oh, this is gonna be a bitch. Let me see. Oh, okay. Almost took that hit like a boss. Hopefully the Barons of Hell aren't able to squeeze in through here. That would be very concerning. I believe the exit is through here. Out of my way. Probably gonna go ahead and grab that. Might need it for the next level. Okay. Alright. So this level is gonna be a bitch. And I'm gonna mentally prepare myself. Gonna use the restroom real quick. So I'll be right back, guys. Boo! I'm back. Okay. Okay, so this level I was not particularly looking forward to. Halls of the Damned is definitely my least favorite level in the entire game. Because the goal in this level is to get all 3 keys, in this case skull keys, to exit. And they're scattered throughout this level. This wonderful maze. This wonderful maze. And there's plenty of monster closets in this level, so, you know, that's always exciting. Okay, I'm afraid, because there is a Baron of Hell lurking around these parts. Trying to be careful. I'm gonna need to be careful here. Can you not? I would prefer it if you didn't. Oh, Jesus! This is it. This is where I'm gonna die. Yeah, thought as much. So there's going to be a red skull key around here somewhere. Okay. Nope. Not grabbing that. I thought there was a light. I thought there was light goggles in here. Okay. Okay. One less horror in this world. Okay, so worst part of the level out of the way. Okay. Now I just gotta remember where I need to go for the yellow key. Is it in here? No, it is not. Is it in here? No, it is not. Nope. Is it in here? Yep. Oh, there's my light goggles. That would have been useful earlier, just saying. Alright. Well, might as well grab it. Okay. Now's the time to navigate my way back to the over here. Okay, cool. Do I want to go through there? I mean, not that I could. Don't have the blue key, by any means. Probably don't need to grab that invulnerability orb. Well, I guess I grabbed it anyway, that's fine. Okay. Gonna need that yellow key. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that. Came into this room a little too early, if I gotta be honest. Alright. Gonna need to act fast. And there's my gate. Okay. Don't know why I grabbed that. Collecting things makes me happy, I guess. Ah, shit. So I got the blue key, so I can probably backtrack and get to that blue door. There we go. Okay, this is where I'm going to get my red key. So now I should be able to get to the exits. Alright, the final level of episode 2. Okay. Okay, gonna be dealing with the big baddie in this episode. The one guy I was not looking forward to whatsoever in this entire game is the Cyber Demon. Okay. See if I can... Yep. Jesus. Gonna have to be careful. Okay, perfect. Episode 2 done. Survived episode 2 without dying. Alright, you've done it. The hideous cyber demon lord that ruled the lost Deimos moonbase has been slain, and you are triumphant. But where are you? You clamber to the edge of the moon and look down to see the awful truth. Deimos floats above hell itself. You've never heard of anyone escaping from hell, but you'll make the bastards sorry they ever heard of you. Quickly, you rappel down to the surface of hell. Okay, the final chapter of Doom, Inferno! Alright. We're gonna see how far I can get in Inferno. I want to see if I can kite these enemies out. I don't want to use all my bullets on these guys. Alright, this should be deep enough. Okay. That wasn't too bad. This... I said no saving. I said no saving. Just had to remind myself I said no saving. Okay. If I can at least clear Chapter 3, I've technically completed the Doom challenge for this thing. I'm not too worried about Chapter 4. Because I don't consider Chapter 4 to be canon. Like, at all from this game. It's technically an add-on after Doom 2 made its round. Alright. Gonna need to be careful. Scrounge around for resources if I can. I heard that. Knew it. That Berserk pack might help. But not really? Jesus. Ouch. Okay. This is like the worst level, by the way. Okay. 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 Got out of the worst level in the episode, thankfully. Almost out of ammunition now. Okay. I'll manage. I'll manage. I always do. Don't want to go down there. Alright, let me see here. There's gonna be a Baron of Hell in this level. There. Oh fuck, there's two. Just pull an Axel from Kingdom Hearts 2. Two? Nope. Okay. Whoo! House of Pain. That's where I'm in right now. Okay. Is there anything worth getting in there? Have to make sure. I mean, technically, I got the Berserk out of it. And the Mega Armor. Mega Armor is pretty useful. Okay. That might be useful. This is going to be risky as hell, considering... Yep. Okay. Okay, there is another vulnerability pack in here. Somewhere. But first things first, I gotta try to... Well, that's a yellow key. There you go. Okay, that's what I'm gonna need. Gotcha. Oh, fuck. Gotta be sneaky. Gotta be quicker than that. Oh, Jesus. I cannot believe I just did that. Can't believe I just did that. Whew, okay. Don't need to be in here. Okay. Okay, so I need to concentrate here. What rooms did I open? Did that not activate another door in here? No, it did not. Okay. Gonna need that blue key. How did I grab that? Whatever. Let's grab whatever shotgun shells I can. Okay, I might be able to get through this rest of this episode just fine. Might. Was there anything else I need to do here? Nope. Well. Okay, invulnerability orb. I want to leave that alone. I do have a rocket launcher. Probably not worth going down there. There we go. Okay. Okay, got my key. Let's get out of here. Shit. Okay. Now, where's my vulnerability orb? Perfect. Now... Perfect. I don't know how I'm managing, but I might just get through the base game just fine at this rate. Did I? Nope. Just saw a Cacodemon. Nope. So the thing about this level is that let's just say that your worst enemy in this level is going to be memorization. Alright, let me see. Whoops. Okay, yeah, let's not go. Okay, so... Okay. Let's explore here. Once we find the red skull key, it should be okay. Bingo. Okay. Don't have yellow skull key for that. Where? Okay. I'm thinking this is where I need to be. Nope. Okay. Oh, there was a fucking switch back there. Son of a bitch. Okay, this is fine. All right. Okay. Now we need to head all the way back over here. Not over there, but over here, I think. Okay, okay, cool, cool. All right. You don't have the BFG, but if we could just focus fire on this bastard right here. That's it. That's it. That's it. I made it. I cleared the base Doom game without dying. Oh. Oh, and Ultra Violence too. Jesus. Whew. Holy shit. Whew. All right. Daisy, no! Alright, so technically I cleared the base game of Doom without dying on Ultra Violence. However, there is still technically one more chapter, Thy Flesh Consumed. That level didn't release until after Doom 2, so that's why I don't really consider the fourth chapter of this game to be canon. But you know, for you guys, we're going to see how far I can get in chapter 4. Okay. I'm not going to make it through the first level. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I figured as much. Alright, so, but... Alright, so that technically was the challenge for the Ultimate Doom. I was able to get through all 3 chapters on the base game. I call that a fucking win in my book. I don't know. What else should I do? What else should I do for this challenge? Help me think up with some ideas, and I guess I'll catch you around. Bye.